business where I receive a lot of appointments, and adding those appointment data to the Google Sheet manually is so time consuming. So I have bought this amazing solution for you. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly, and in today's video I'm going to create an automation by using which your appointment data will be automatically added to the Google Sheet without any manual efforts. So now what this automation is going to do, so as soon as you will receive an appointment over your Calendly, the data will be automatically added to the Google Sheet. So on my Calendly account, I have this event that is 30-minute meeting. So now let's book this appointment. So now let's say I'm going to select this random date, and here I'm going to select this random timing. And now I'm going to book the appointment by entering all these details. So here I have provided all my details, and now we just have to click over the schedule event. And here you can see that my appointment has been scheduled. And now let's move on towards my Google Sheet to check whether the details of this appointment is added over my Google Sheet or not. So here I'm landed to my Google Sheet named as Calendly Events, and here you can see that I'm successfully receiving all the details of my appointment or the event. So here the event type is 30-minute meeting, which I have recently shown you. The full name of the lead is smart user, email, the event date, and the event timing. So now you can see that as soon as I have booked the appointment or the event, the data of that appointment is added to my Google Sheet, and I don't have to do any manual work. So this automation is going to be very helpful for coaches, clinics, or salons who rely on appointment booking on the daily basis. So now you can also create this amazing automation for any business you are running, and for that you just have to access Pabbly Connect. And the best part is you don't need any coding skills for creating this automation. So for creating this automation, let's move on towards my workflow page. So right here I have opened this workflow page, which is the most important window for creating this automation. And if you are an existing user, then you definitely know how to get onto this workflow page. But if you are a new user, then you have to type the URL of the Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. And once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly, where you will see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can just click over the sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Connect, you get 100 free tasks every month for practicing and accessing Pabbly Connect. But if you are an existing user like me, then you can just click over this sign in. And if you like this automation and want to buy any of our Pabbly product, whether it's Pabbly Connect or Pabbly Chat Flow, then I have bought this amazing discount coupon code for you, that is STUYT. So this coupon code is going to provide you heavy and exclusive discounts on yearly and lifetime subscription plans of Pabbly. So make sure to use it before buying any of our Pabbly product. But I will suggest you to firstly try out our Pabbly Chat Flow and Pabbly Connect, and afterwards you can proceed towards the subscription plans of Pabbly. And now here on my workflow page, you can see this option of adding the trigger. And now you might be wondering, what is this trigger? So trigger is the first application or the application which is going to initiate our workflow. So in this case, I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I receive a new appointment over my Calendly. So here I'm going to select my trigger app as Calendly, but you can select the trigger app according to the workflow or the automation you want to create, or the application which you want to initiate your workflow. So here I'm going to select my trigger app as Calendly. So now let me search for it, and here I'm getting my application, so I'm going to select it. And now let's select the app event as invitee created organization. Means our Calendly is going to be triggered as soon as an invitee is created over the organization. Now we just have to click over this connect button, and here we are landed to the connection page, where if you want to go through your existing connection, then you can select this button of existing connection. And for building a new connection, you just have to click over this add new connection button, and here we have to click over this connect with Calendly. And here, as I have already logged in my Calendly account, the connection has been built in, and here it is asking me to select the organization and the user. And as on my Calendly account, I am having only one organization or the user, so I don't have to change anything, but you can select it according to you. Now we just have to click over the save and send test request, and here you can see its status is changed to waiting for webhook response. Now for providing the webhook response, we have to do the test submission. Means we have to receive a new invitee over our Calendly. So for that, let's move on towards my Calendly account, and here you can see I'm having this event that is 30 minutes meeting. So I'm going to just copy the link of the event, and afterwards I'm going to paste it to the new tab, and from here I'm going to create a new invitee. So for that, I'm going to select this date, that is 3rd April, and here I'm going to select this timing as 11:30 AM. And now I'm going to enter all these details of the invitee. So here I have entered the details of the invitee, as name is the demo user, email is demoUser@pabblytunes.com, and here I have entered the phone number. Now let's schedule this event, and as I have clicked over the schedule event, my event has been successfully scheduled. And now let's move on towards my Pabbly Connect to check whether my Pabbly Connect is fetching the data of this particular event or not. And here I'm landed to my Pabbly Connect, where you can see 4 seconds ago I have received this response, that is response A, and this response consists of all the fields which I have recently filled over my event while booking the appointment. So now as we have received the response, this shows that we have successfully integrated our trigger app. So now as soon as any appointment will be made in your Calendly account, the data will be automatically fetched by the Pabbly Connect, and we are going to add this data to the Google Sheet. So here on the response you can see I'm successfully receiving the email address, and here you can check out that I'm getting the date and timing in the UTC format. So I have to change this response format in my particular time zone. So for that I'm going to use an amazing application provided by Pabbly, that is date time formatter, by using which I'm going to convert the data received from my Calendly to my particular time zone. So here I'm going to search for it, and here I'm getting this application, so I'm going to select it. Now let's select the app event as format, date with time zone. Now let's click over this connect button, and here we are getting all these fields. So the first field we are getting is for entering the date. So now you might be thinking that I'm going to manually enter the date like this, but no, I'm going to map it. Now you might be thinking, what is this mapping? So mapping is basically inserting the data from the previous step so that you don't have to enter your values again and again, as mapping makes the field dynamic. So here I'm going to map the data from the response which I have recently received from my Calendly, and by mapping the data I will make the field dynamic, means I don't have to change the date again and again. The response will be automatically replaced as a new event or the appointment will be made over my Calendly account. And the process of mapping is simple. You just have to select the field which you want to map, and you have to select this slash symbol, and here we are getting our previous application. So from the response of the Calendly I'm going to map the date of the event or the appointment, and now it is asking me to select the from format. So from here I'm going to select the format in which I'm receiving my response. So here you can check out that this is the same format in which I'm receiving the response, so I'm going to keep it as same. And now in the to format I have to select the format in which I want my response. So I want my response in this particular format, so I have selected it, and now it is asking me to select the from time zone, and as you know I'm receiving the response in UTC format, so I have selected it. And now for the to time zone I'm going to select Asia Kolkata, means the time zone in which I want my response. Now we just have to click over the save and send test request, and here you can see that I'm receiving this response, and this response consists of the date and the time in my particular time zone. And now I want to split the date and the time. So for that again I'm going to use another application provided by Pabbly, that is text formatter. And here you can see that I'm getting this application, so I'm going to select it. Now let's select the app event as split text, as I want to split the date and the time. Now we just have to click over this connect button, and here I have to enter the text to split. So as you know I want to split the date and time, so I'm going to map it from the response of the date time formatter. And now here I have to enter the separator. So as you know I want to separate the date and time, and between these I'm getting the space. So here I'm going to enter my separator as space, so I'm going to just enter it, and afterwards it is asking me to select the segment index which I want to get in my response. So I want to get the date and the time as well, so here I'm going to select my segment index as all. And now we just have to click over the save and send test request, and here you can see that we are receiving the response, and the date and time both are splitted. And now as I have received the date and the time separately, I'm going to add this data to my Google Sheet. So for that we just have to click over this add new action step button, and here I'm going to select my action app, that is Google Sheets, and here I'm going to select my app event as add new row. Now let's click over this connect button, and here for building the new connection you just have to sign up with your Google account, but I'm going to use my existing connection. So now let's click over the save button, and here my connection has been built in so smoothly. And from here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet where I want to save the data. So here my spreadsheet has been already selected, named as Calendly event, and now we are getting all these fields. So here I'm going to map all these fields so that I don't have to change the response again and again. So from the response of the Calendly I'm going to map the event type. So here I have mapped the event type. Now let's map the full name from the response. So here I have mapped it. Now let's map the email address. So here I have mapped the email addresses, and now for the event date I'm going to map it from the response of the text formatter. So here I have mapped the event date. Now for the event timing, again I'm going to use the text formatter response. So here I have mapped all these fields, and these fields are dynamic, means now you don't have to change anything. As soon as you will receive a new appointment over your Calendly, these responses will get replaced automatically. And now we just have to click over the save and send test request, and here you can see the data has been sent to my Google Sheet. So now now let's move on towards my Google Sheet, and here you can see that I'm successfully receiving this response, and this response consists of the event type, full name, email, event date, and the event timing. So now you have seen an amazing automation which will automatically add your appointment data to the Google Sheet as soon as a new appointment will be received in your Calendly account. So now you can also create an automation like this for any business you are running, and this is going to save up a lot of your time, and now you don't have to manually add the data or copy or paste the data again and again to the Google Sheet, because this automation is going to perform this task for you. And not only these particular applications, Pabbly Connect can integrate thousands of applications. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Connect now and automate your business so that you can focus on growth of your business instead of these manual tasks, as Pabbly Connect is there for you. And I have provided the link of the workflow which I have recently created in the description box, so make sure to check it out. And if you face any doubts or challenges, then don't forget to mention it in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this integration, you can build many more amazing automations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to explore pricings and plans that fit your needs, then you can visit the link given over here. And if you have any queries or need assistance, then you can mail us at the email provided. And if you found this video really helpful, then like, share and subscribe our channel for more such automation tutorials. So thanks for watching.